for today. We are doing transformations. We're starting module 4. Yay! Aren't you so excited?
Not really.
Alright. So, transformations. The general idea of a transformation is you take a shape, you move the shape. Ta-da! Now, there's like 4 different ways you can move it. Okay? We're gonna come.
What would we need to
State of Florida said so. Okay? So, the first thing we're going to talk about are all the different names of things. So, your original figure is called your pre-image. Again, that is the original figure. Okay? After you move it, or change the size, because you'll do that too, that is called an image. Okay, so again, the pre-image is before you touch it. Image is after you moved it. Okay, questions about that? Make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay, now looking at this graph over here, you see how we have, what shapes are those?
Looks like
Triangles. So it's called triangle ABC. That's the pre-image. That's before they moved it around. Okay? Now, after you move it, you have to use this thing right here called prime notation. So that's where you're still going to put triangle, but you're going to put A prime, B prime, C prime. They're just like apostrophes, basically. Okay? So again, that's A prime, B prime, C prime. That's called your image. That's how you know which one's which. So when you look at the graph, you see how this A, how it's got the little apostrophe?
Yeah.
That's how you know when you look at the graph. This is the one I moved. This is the one I didn't move.
Yeah.
Can we find these papers and do them, please?
Oh no, I was showing you.
Yeah,
with the
that's great.
segment?
Press the drawing.
I love that. Now, take these out because you're going to do it again. Thank you. And we're not going to be a distraction to the people. That's not how this works.
Can I like rip this out? Stop.
Take out the papers you picked up today.
But I have like duplicates.
Take out the papers you got today. Thank you so much. So a transformation can change the position, orientation. So when I say orientation, that's like if you rotate it. Okay? Or the size. So those are all the different things that we're going to do. We're going to move it left, right, up, down. We're going to flip it over. We're going to turn it. And we're going to make them bigger or smaller. So that's what we're going to do over the next like 2-ish weeks.
Awesome.
Okay? Now, a rigid motion. Okay? A rigid motion is a transformation that they use fancy words like preserves the size and shape. Now that is a really fancy way to say it did not get bigger or smaller. It stayed the exact same size, exact same shape. Okay, it didn't change. Okay, that's what that means when it says preserves the size and shape. You did not make it bigger or smaller. So if you want to write that on the next line, you can. Okay, examples of all of these are, there's 3 of them. It's a translation, reflection, and rotation. And today and tomorrow we're going to do the first 2. Next week we'll do the last one because it's one of the hardest ones. Not always. Sometimes, but not always. Right? All right. So, a translation. Okay, there's kind of like a short word that they like to use for translation. They call it a slide. Okay, and you can slide it left, right, up, or down. Okay, those are all the different directions we're gonna go. Left, right, up, or down. Huh?
Slide it diagonally.
Yeah, that would be a combination of going left or right and then up or down. Okay. All right, now the way you're gonna write this is coordinate notation. It's x comma y. That's the original point. This would be your pre-image. To find the image, it's x plus however much you're moving it, and then y plus however much you're moving it. And they are gonna use HK. Okay. So again, H is going to be your horizontal shift. And K will be your vertical shift. See, there you go. And we're gonna try a couple of them. It's gonna be so fun. I mean, it's not gonna be horrible though. My camera would move. There we go. All right, so take a look at 1 and 2. Okay? First of all, do you have a shape in number 1? No, but did they give you the coordinates?
Yeah.
Guess what you gotta start with?
Coordinates.
Graphing those coordinates. So start with Q, R, S, T and graph them, please. Okay. And make sure you label them like how Miss Howell's labeling hers. And then you're gonna wanna connect it, and it should make a what shape?
A rectangle.
Good. So if yours doesn't look rectangle-y, you might want to check your graphing. Just saying.
Rectangular.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to nitpick over it, but okay.
My ruler had so much.
So again, you can use a ruler, you can use the side of your ID, whatever you got to draw the straight lines. And please, oh please, on your homeworks, use something to help you draw the straight lines. Some of you need that help. Others of you, we don't. But for those of you that need that extra help, please make sure you're using a ruler, something. Okay? You know who you are. All right, now, after you have your pre-image drawn, it says we're gonna do x plus 5, y plus 7. So if I'm gonna go x plus 5, that's is that horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. So horizontal is gonna be your left or right. If I'm gonna add 5, do you think I'm gonna go to the left or to the right?
Right.
To the right. Okay. So essentially, I'm gonna take that whole shape and I'm gonna go to the right 5.
Okay.
Now, if it says y plus 7, what's that?
You go vertically 7.
So we're gonna go vertical, which is, and if it's adding, it should be up. So your vertical should be going up or down. So we're gonna go up 7. So what I like to do is I just pick one point and then I move each of them. I go right 5, up 7. I do it all in one, okay? If you want, you can do it the mathy way and actually add 5 and add 7 to see where your points are and then graph it that way. I think that takes a lot of effort and I don't like doing that, so I don't. But again, whichever way makes sense in your brain, do it that way. For me, it's the going right 5, up 7. So that's what I do. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now when you're labeling your points this time, Make sure you put the little prime thingy, because remember, we moved this shape, so it should have a prime on it. Okay? Again. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can also kind of cheat at it a little bit. Like once you have T, if you look from T to S, it's just up to over 3 between them, right? You can cheat that way to figure out what the next part where S would go. You can do that as well. And then you can count and double check if you did it correctly. Okay? So you have a couple options for how to do these. And again, after you graph these, if your shapes don't match, you might have messed up. Just saying. You might have messed up. Uh-huh. Okay, so the last thing you have to do, see how they have spaces down here for Q prime, S prime, R prime, T prime? You have to tell me the new coordinates.
Okay, so Q prime.
I know. Well, this is the good news on your test. You just have to tell them, it'll be like multiple choice graphs, which one is the correct graph. Or it won't have the graph, it'll just be this, and you just have to tell the points. So you just do the math part. So there's not a lot where you have to do all of these steps. Wyatt?
Do we write the coordinates in the Q prime, R prime?
You will be, and I'm gonna ask, Q prime, what are we getting?
-1, 6.
-1, 6, good. There you go. What about S prime? Where are we at? Huh?
6, 2, 2, 6.
Should be 6, 2.
Oh, wait.
I was talking about S prime. So it's 6 and 2. Alright, what about R prime? 2, 8, good. And then T prime? 3, 0. Good. Alright, anybody not get either the graph or did not get those points and needs assistance? Anybody? Yes? No? Maybe?
Are we gonna do
No.
We should do the back.
We are. We're gonna do other fun shapes. It's gonna be so fun. You're gonna love it.
Can we do like a hexagon?
we do 12, the trapezoid?
We will.
Or like an
Triangles
octagon?
instead.
That'd be awesome. Because they get to do like 8.
And please make sure when you're writing your coordinates, what should they have around them?
Parentheses.
Parentheses. I'll just double check. Alright, take paper, turn over. Okay. Now, we're gonna do translating with vectors. Okay? I know. Okay. Yeah, I know. Vector. Okay. Anderson, focus, please. Okay, now, these look different than what we were just doing, correct? Okay, but guess what? These still mean the exact same thing. So, like, for this question specifically, how it says the -1, -5, that just means x minus 1, y minus 5.
Why'd you write the parentheses like that? What is that?
That's a vector. They're pointed.
Okay.
It's hard to tell, but they're not just normal parentheses. They're pointy parentheses. Okay? Those are vectors.
Yes, because if you didn't write that, it would be that.
It's just a way of like saying kind of is.
Huh? Yeah. Instead of writing it like this, they write it like that. So, but you need to recognize these are the exact same thing. Okay? So, let's start with graphing our original shape. What's the original shape called again?
Triangle.
No.
STU.
Pre-image. Thank you. Okay. So, start with STU, please. -4. 2, and make sure you label them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's like a weird triangle.
Really?
Okay. So it should look kind of like that ish. Ish. Okay. And then again, looking at the vector or how Miss Howell did it, I'm still expecting you to be graphing these, not sitting there drawing pictures.
Oh, mine does like that.
Just because you learned it at your last school
Good
doesn't
job.
mean that you still aren't responsible for following along. Okay? Because you're still going to be graded on these notes. So if you don't have them, then you're hurting yourself. Make sure you follow along, please. Okay, so again, using either method, either using the coordinate notation or vector notation, when it says the -1 or x minus 1, which direction are we going to go?
Left,
So we're going to go to the left 1,
then down.
and then it says -5, so we're going to go
Down.
down 5. So everybody take your STU triangle, go left 1, down 5, please.
I did it.
And don't forget the little primes. And again, if your triangles are not looking identical-ish, you might have messed up. Just saying. What?
May I use the bathroom?
Sure. So if you're done graphing, you can go ahead and start finding your prime points because they still need the coordinates. So again, look at your image, your new shape. Tell me what are the new coordinates.
What's today?
13th. Okay. So S prime, what do we get S prime as? Ooh, maybe I'm too far ahead.
-5, -3.
Good. No, don't let my pen die. No. Oh, is that face? I think it's dying on me. Darn.
I like this.
I have just one. Huh?
I like this.
Yeah, this is an easy lesson. I like this one. I don't like what we have to do next week, though. I don't like that one. Yeah, I don't like rotation. All right, U prime, what's that?
-3,
-3,
-7.
-7.
All right, what do we get for T prime?
Like 4, -4.
Good.
4,
4, -6.
6.
Yeah, because T prime's down here. So remember, I know the graphs are really hard to tell the axes. Look for the big arrows. The big arrows are your zeros. So 0 down to -6. All right, let's see.
What did
It's like axes is.
I'm gonna let
Me. Let me pick.
Emily. Do you want to do a trapezoid, rectangular, or quadrilateral? A trapezoid. All right. It's gonna be so fun. Hey, trapezoid. Do you have the trapezoid on your graph? So graph it. Graph ABCD, please. And it should be a funky looking trapezoid, like that.
That looks like a weird trapezoid.
Yeah. Well, because it's not a common trapezoid. So it doesn't follow the traditional rules. So. Alright, now it says vector notation of 4, -1. What does that mean? What directions are we going to go? So right 4 and down 1. So if you want to, I just like putting the arrows under the numbers. That helps me remember what I'm doing, like that. So we're going to go right 4, down 1. So take each corner, or vertice, if you will. Go right 4, down 1. Okay, and they should overlap just a little bit.
Okay.
And then once you have your graph, start writing your coordinates for your image. Alright, and then let's see what we get for A prime. You sure about 1, 6? 1, 5, better. Yeah. Alright, what about let's do B prime. B prime is 4, 6, good. So, yeah. So B prime should be 4, 6. Yep. Do you have it up there?
5,
Yeah. 5, 3. Good. And then D prime?
-2, 1.
No.
-1, 1.
-1, 1. Make sure you're careful with your counting, Mason. Okay. All right. So do we kind of get the idea?
Yeah, this is pretty
Yeah?
easy.
Okay. So we're going to take it one step further. Okay? Now, these are when they give you the ordered pairs and want you to find the image. Okay? There's going to be other problems where they're going to give you the images, but you have to tell me what happened. How did they move it? Did they go left, right, up, or down? Okay? So I want you to practice writing it in both coordinate notation and vector notation. So you're going to write it both ways. So like this. Okay, write it in vector and coordinate.
Okay.
Okay,
That's it?
so, yep. So take a look at 15.
Easier.
Number 15, first of all, which one is our pre-image, the original
The
triangle?
one on
B,
the
E,
left.
and F. The one that's farthest to the left.
Yes.
Good, this guy.
Yeah.
So it went from here to here. So first of all, you should be able to tell the directions really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Did we go left or right?
We went right.
Right? Did we go up or down?
Up.
There you go. So we already know it should be right and up, which means we should have...
Positive.
Uh-huh. Look at y'all. You're getting it. Yay. Okay. So we know it's going to be x plus something and y plus something. I already know that. So I can write that down. So this is where I just pick 1 point and count. Because if you do it for 1 point, it should be the exact same for the rest. So you just need to count 1. So I'm going to do F because why not? And you can like draw little lines if it helps you to keep track of how you're counting.
Wait, we have to do 16.
Yeah, that one's easy. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh.
So it's up 4 over 7.
So what would I write?
So x plus 7.
Okay.
And then it would be y plus 4.
Y plus 4. Good. Now, I'm letting you like kind of cheat here with this part A. Technically, you're supposed to have it written like this. The x comma y with the arrow. And then do x plus 7, y plus 4. This is the technical correct coordinate notation. I don't really care about this part though. I care about did you get the numbers correct. Okay. But this would be the correct full way to do it. But this is what we're looking for, okay? All right, vector notation. What kind of parentheses do we use?
Pointy.
Pointy ones. Okay. So I need pointy ones. And what's going to be my x number?
Your X number is gonna be 7.
7. And then the y number?
4.
4.
There you go. That's all you're doing.
Simple. In theory.
Okay. What do you mean in theory? Is there something confusing about it? No? Okay. Alright, so take a look at 16. Again, pick a point. Look at it. So I'm going to use P because that's one, it doesn't overlap in the shape. So I think that's easier to read. So if we go from P to P prime, how did we move there? To go from P to P prime.
Left 4, up 2.
Left 4 what?
Up 2.
Up 2? Okay. So how would I write that?
X minus 4, comma, y plus 2.
Yay.
Parentheses.
Alright, and then not Jackson. How do we do vector?
It's the
The pointy parentheses.
And then -4.
Negative 4, 2. Good. Alright. So, was that bad?
no, not at all.
No?
I
No?
think we should do some more practice just so we all get it.
Yeah.
But there isn't another page of these notes though. The other ones are the notes for tomorrow.
13 and 14.
Hmm?
Oh no, we have to
13 and 14.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Think we're good? I don't know though, but we still have like 15 minutes.
Homework.
Alright.